getting ready. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready to leave to head to the street over here to hopefully catch a bus to Angeles. It's gonna be a long day. Even once we are able to catch a bus, if we can, it's gonna be a 5-hour ride, I'm told. So I don't know. It's just want to do one last video here in San Fernando. I'm gonna really miss this place. So far, since we've been in the Philippines, this has been my favorite place. We haven't been a lot of places. We were in Angeles for a month. We were in Baguio for 8 days, and now we've been here for a week. And I don't know, I've kind of grown attached to this place. I like the market here. I like the night market where you can get, you know, grilled fish and grilled chicken and stuff. I like that I'm walking distance from everything. You know, the gym every day. It's only a couple of blocks. We got Jollibee here in town, 2 of them, McDonald's, Mangi Nasao, Chowking. We're a 10 to 15 minute ride from the beach if you want to do surfing lessons. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I don't really want to leave this place. This ought to be interesting. Bataan bus. It ain't hot yet. Well, the tricycle drive actually wasn't too bad. The only thing was my legs were hanging out, and I was just worried that my knees were going to get crushed by all these motorcycles that were going by and passing on the wrong side of the road. It was really close, and there's no way to pull your knees in, but yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, we got here, cost us like 90 pesos including the tip and everything, so not too bad. Now we just got to sit here and hope that a bus stops by that's on its way to Angeles. We're told that all the buses that go to Manila have to go through Dau, which is the Angeles terminal. So we should have a pretty decent chance of catching a bus here. Just a matter of trying to get a bus that has air conditioning and one that has a toilet on it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know whether that's going to be a tall order or not, but we got here by around 7 a.m. So every bus that passes through here between now and lunchtime, hopefully, the sooner the better. I'm told it's 5 hours, so we'll see. It's a heck of a system, you know. Can't buy no advance tickets. They can't even tell you the schedule. Stopped in here yesterday or the day before, and they said we have no idea when the buses come. You know, you just have to stand here and flag one down. I have a feeling it's going to be a long day. Got a bus with air conditioning but no bathroom. Bus just took a stop here so people can use the bathroom and stuff. My stomach isn't feeling great, but I don't think I can use the bathroom. Even if I could, I really don't know how anyways. But I do have some food. Oh well. Hopefully we can make it. Well, we made it back to Angeles City. What a bus ride. I'm convinced now it's not just the Victory Liner bus drivers that are crazy, it's all of them. You know, once again, passing everything on the road. The guy rolled through a police officer standing there telling him to stop while a tricycle pulled out. He rolled right through it and got himself pulled over. Pretty sure he got pinched. But yeah, so we made it back. We made it back to Angeles. I'm gonna go get something to eat here now. I'm gonna go to the VFW, get some more familiar food. Feels good to be back here though. It's like, I don't know, we feel comfortable here because we spent a month here, so we kind of know our way around. Watch yourself. Some of the pluses and minuses, we made it back to Angeles. Now we're going to go to the gym and get our workout in. Yeah, I'm not sure. We stayed at the Drake Hotel last time, and well, before the Drake we stayed here at Daniela's place. Like I said, we really liked it. It's clean, it's small, the internet is super fast. You know, the internet is actually 10 times faster than the Drake. They have a swimming pool, they have a place you can cook, and it's $5 a night cheaper. You know, for $15 and change a night, you get a nice clean room. The only difference is the Drake had a refrigerator and a TV. We never watched a TV, so we did use a refrigerator. So I guess pluses and minuses. The Drake had a restaurant in it, Poppy's Bar and Chill. Pretty good food. Both places are Westerners, you know, Americans and Australians. So the people that are running the place understand what us fragile, weak white folks like to have in a room. So I don't know. I'm saving. Well, now actually that was at the Drake, we got a promo for $9.99 a night. Now they have a promo of 25% off, but that same room, instead of $9.99, now it's going to be like $1,200. So difference is night and day. You know, 900 or 900 pesos. I'll pay that. In fact, my wife likes the room and likes the place so much. When we come back, we're coming back in December. We're probably going to stay at Daniela's. You know, it's, why not save $5 a night or $6 or $7 a night, you know, and have comparable situation. The only difference, like I said, we don't have the refrigerator. Now we can get the TV in the fridge, but it's going to be the same price, I think, upwards of the $1,200 a night. So I don't know, we'll see. We're only here one night. Tomorrow, God willing, we're catching our flight to Davao. And one of the pastors who's, I met him in seminary class online in a Zoom meeting. We do our live classes via Zoom. So I contacted him down in Davao. They have a new church plant down there, so he actually invited us to stay with him. So looking forward to that. We'll be down there for about a week, and then I'm not sure where to go from there. We might go to Cebu, and then from Cebu maybe Dumaguete, Bohol. They have the Chocolate Hills in Bohol. We'd like to see that. There's Sikihor down there. A lot of different things. So going to be an exciting couple of weeks. It's also stressful trying to find someplace decent to stay and working out transportation and food and all that kind of stuff in a foreign land. And the thing of it is, everybody's like, well, you got your wife with you and all that, but she hasn't lived here in 24 years. Things have changed. Not much, but things have changed. And not only that, every place that we've been so far, she's never lived here. She's never even been here. These places, a lot of them speak a different language. You know, their customs are different. Their culture's different. The way they do things is different. So it isn't just all that easy. You know, I'm learning my way through things basically just by getting online and looking at Facebook and Google and stuff, and watching YouTube videos from people that are already over here, figuring out how to get around and, you know, how to stretch your money. You know, it's not that I'm a cheapskate. It's just that, you know, when you're overseas for 4 months on a limited income, you got to try to stretch it out and make it work. You know, yeah, I could go rent a hotel room for $100 a night like we do back home, but try doing that every night for 4 months. You're gonna be broke. You know, and it's like, well, you could Airbnb or go lease or rent a house or something. Well, that's a great idea if you're gonna stay in one spot the whole time. You know, how do you go rent a house for, you know, I'm gonna be here for a week, you know, and so then you're gonna set up the water and the internet and the garbage and the, you know, all this stuff. So it's, you know, I came on a budget. I had an idea of what we could afford to do based on my retirement, and that's what we're doing. And so far it's worked out pretty good. You know, sometimes you overspend a little, but then there's days when you underspend a little. We made out really good in Baguio because we got really good deals at the market there, and we were in the apartment cooking every night. And honestly, the food was better. It was more wholesome. It was healthy. My wife got to cook again, which she misses because that's one of her passions. One of her passions in life is she loves to cook. She likes to create things, especially vegetables and fish, and, you know, all these different recipes that she doesn't have access to back home because we don't have the supplies. Well, here she has the supplies, and she's able to cook, and it's delicious and it's healthy. So Yeah, I mean, and we're both doing good. Like, we're healthier now than we've been in a long time. You know, I dropped 30 pounds just from sweating and not eating fried and processed foods all the time. Not snacking, you know, like whenever I snack here, I'm eating fruits, you know, these sun-kissed and getting my vitamin C, or the rambutan, the lanzones, the mangosteens. These things taste better than Doritos and better than Reese's peanut butter cups, you know? So it's like, I don't know, it's I like it here, you know, I like it a lot here. It's, for me, it's, by being here, it'll probably extend my life by a matter of years the longer that I stayed here. So, but yeah, that's a little bit of it. We're actually happy to be back in Angeles. You know, somebody asked me whether I would, so far places that I've been, that I'd rather live. You know, Baguio is awesome temperature-wise, but it's gloomy every day. It rains about every day. The sun only comes out once in a while. But yeah, and then the hills. You know, like we're walking to the gym right now. You can't walk to the gym in Baguio because you got to climb a mountain to get there, and you got to cross up and down and weave in and out. There's no straight line. There's not a single straight line in the whole town. But it's cool, you know. The prices are cheap there. People are friendly. They have a nice mall. You know, it's not all doom and gloom. It's nice. The vegetables are grown there, so they're cheaper. Taxis are cheap because they don't have tricycles there, because the tricycles won't go up the hills. So everything's taxi. And taxis are probably comparable to what you pay here in Angeles for a tricycle. And then we were just in San Fernando, and I loved that place too. The apartment we had was wonderful. We were able to cook there too. Beautiful market, huge, lots of selections, fresh fish, good deals. You know? So, and it was beautiful every day. I think 85 to 90 degrees every day, and it may have rained once while we were there, and I think it rained at night while we were sleeping. So and everything's walking distance there. You can walk to the market, you can walk to the gym, you can walk everywhere. You never really have to get a tricycle too much, you know. We got one here today earlier because we had 2 big suitcases each. And you know, you're 10-15 minutes from the surfing spots. Wonderful surfing spots. It's called the surfing capital of the North. So I liked it there, you know. As soon as the sun went down, the place come to life. Everybody was out cooking, and you could get the cheap food. So I wouldn't mind living in San Fernando. But there's something about Angeles with all the Westerners here. Makes me feel a little bit more at home. You know, it's a blending here of Western culture and Philippine culture. So you can sit down in a carinderia and eat delicious food, delicious Filipino food, very cheap. Or you can go to Denny's or Texas Roadhouse if you want. You know, or you can sit down at Poppy's Bar and Chill and have, you know, grits and biscuits and gravy and all the different types of food that you would crave from back home. You can get it here. And most people are proficient in English, you know, so like you can communicate easier here than some of the places because they're used to foreigners. And on top of that, everywhere you go, you run into some white guy that you can actually sit down and have a conversation with. Over time, you miss that kind of thing, you know? I love talking with my wife, but every day and every day and every day, sometimes it's nice to talk to somebody different. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, out of the 3, I wouldn't have a problem living in any of them. If I was to pick one, It'll probably be angleless. Although, so far, once we get to Davao, that might change, but you know what I mean, like there are drawbacks. There's garbage here, prices are higher, this, that, and the other thing. So we made it back to the gym.